A very good morning to you all, dear students. I hope you all are safe. So, in my previous video, we have just finished our chapter number 5, that was admission of a partner. And today in my video session, I am going to start a new chapter, chapter number 6, that is retirement and death of a partner. Right, students? See, now the question arises, when a partner can be retired from the firm? See, students, there are a lot of reasons. So I will just tell you one or two of the reasons that why a partner can get retirement and when he can get retirement. The first reason is with the mutual consent of all the partners. If the other partners agree, then a partner can be retired from the firm. Next one is after the lapse of agreement. If it is written in the agreement that these specified partners will do business for 3, 4, 5 means for a specified period of time, and then this period will be lapsed, then they can get, or any partner can get retirement from the firm. Right, students? The third is at will. If the partner wants, now he is not ready to do work more in the firm, so he can get retirement with the consent of all the partners. So these are the reasons when a partner may get retirement from the firm. Now the question again arises, like, now what are the changes to be done in the partnership deed when a partner is to be retired from the firm? You all know that in case of admission, when a new partner was to be admitted in the firm, then we were doing a lot of changes, like there was change in profit sharing ratio, right, adjustment of accumulated profits, losses, reserves, goodwill treatment, revaluation account, partners capital. So these things we have just done. Similarly, in chapter number 6, student, you all know that whenever any partner goes out of the firm, then whatever they were sharing, that will be belong to now only the old partners. Means if we will leave the firm, then whatever is there left with the firm, that will be with the old partners. It means when a partner will go out of the firm, then the remaining partner will gain. Right? Now let's discuss one by one the changes that are required to make in chapter number 6. Right? So the first change that we have to make, that is change in profit sharing ratio. You all know that. See, firstly, suppose a profit was there, then the 3 partners were distributing according to profit sharing ratio. Now if one is going out, then it means that will be distributed by the only 2 partners, right? So that is why there is need to calculate the change ratio after a partner will get retirement. So see, in order to calculate change in profit sharing ratio, 2 cases I have defined. Case number 1 is when nothing is given in the question, just the information is A, B, C, old partners or the partners are there, right, sharing profits and losses in 3:1. So 3 partners are there, A, B, C, their profit sharing ratio is 3:1, right? Suppose C is retired. Now only this much information is given कि a partner is going out from the firm, from A, B and C, C is going out. Means now A and B are left. But this is not given in the question, like whether C is giving his share to any of the partners, right? Like how they are sharing profits and losses. Now then in this case what we have to do, see what is the profit sharing ratio? Is 3:2:1. If C is going out, it means whatever the ratio is left, that will be new profit sharing ratio. So see, A, B and C. C is going out. So what is the ratio left? 3:2. So 3:2 is the new ratio for A, B, A and B. So this is how you have to calculate. Now let's look at the case number 2. That is, in case number 2, this much information is already given, but one thing more is given, that is, in this case this is specified that the share of C will be shared by the partners in a specified ratio. Then now what we have to do, now let's calculate A and B's gain. Now A's gain is, what he getting, what is C's share? It's 1/6, right? Now what is the ratio? It's 2 by 3. It's 2 by 18. Now what is B's gain? What is C's share? 1 by 6, and they are sharing 1 by 6 in 2:1, 1 by 3. It's 1 by 18. It means the gaining ratio is 2:1. Now this is the gain of A. Now what is A's old share? What is A's old share? It's 3 by 6. And what he has gained after C's retirement, how much C's share is getting? It's 2 by 18. Now you have to take the LCM. It's 9 plus 2, 11 by 18. Now similarly, what is B's new share? What is B's old share? It's 2 by 6 plus 1 by 18. Similarly, take 18 LCM. It's 6 plus 1, it's 7 upon 18. So 11:7 is the new profit sharing ratio, and 2:1 that we have calculated is gaining ratio or the gain. Right? So this is how only two cases are there in retirement chapter number 6 for calculation of new profit sharing ratio. So this is how we have to solve it. Now you can try all your questions in your book that are related to the same topic. Okay, so do practice. Thank you so much.